girls, it's Coach Chrissy. I'm here for your week 3, session 2. I also have a partner here with me today. You might recognize him, Coach Gabe. He's gonna be tossing me a couple balls. If you don't have a Coach Gabe at your house, maybe you could use your mom or your dad or your brother or sister or anyone, maybe even the wall. You could bounce it off the wall and you could do some of these drills. So try to figure out something that works best for you. We don't have much space here, and we're gonna start with a receiving drill. Remember, we worked on receiving with our inside, our open body shape, our cross body shape, and our outside of the foot. So Coach Gabe's gonna serve me a couple balls from back here. I'm going to start behind the cones. And as I check in, Coach Gabe, on the floor, is going to roll me a ball. Freeze. I'm going to run towards it. Right when I get towards the ball, right here, Coach Gabe is going to call me a color. So there's yellow gate and there's a red gate. Coach Gabe, which color?
Red.
Red. So I'm going to use my open body shape. I'm going to have to think quickly and remember that I need to use my open body shape and push it through this gate. I'll dribble around. I'll go back here. I'll pass it back to my partner and I'll run
Yellow.
Yellow, open body shape. And I got through. Maybe I should have ran a little bit faster. So we'll do it a little bit slower for some of the younger girls. Coach Gabe can do it really slow. And when I get there, he called the color. Open body shape. And then I dribble around, okay? So we're gonna do, this is open body shape.
Yellow.
Yellow, open body shape. Remember, something Coach Chrissy didn't do was check her shoulder, right? Even though I know which gate is which, I still need to take a quick look. Oh, yellow. And I get through this gate. And then we go again. So we're gonna do the last
Red.
2 more. Red, open body shape, get through there as quick as I can. And check back here.
Yellow.
Yellow. Check my shoulder. And I use my open body shape and went to a target that was behind me. So that's for your first one. Your second one you're gonna do, you'll give the ball back to your partner, and it's going to be a cross body shape. So now if I'm going to my yellow gate, I have to use my right foot across my body, and my left gate, my gate on my right, I have to use my left foot to go across. So you'll do 20 of these. Coach Gabe didn't call a color, and I did an open body shape. So we both messed up on that one. Here we go again. A cross body shape.
Red.
You have to think about it. Across with my left and back around. So we're gonna do 20 of them.
Yellow.
Yellow, a cross body shape with my right. Check my shoulder. Ready.
Yellow.
Yellow again, a cross body shape. And we're gonna do 20 of those each. And then we're going to do outside of the foot, which we worked on last week, so you all should know what that is.
Red.
If he says red, I'm gonna use the outside of my right. If he says
Yellow.
yellow, I'm going to use the outside of my left and get through the cone. That wasn't a very good preparation touch. I didn't take enough weight off the ball. It was coming in a little fast, so I need to take some weight off of it. If it comes in very slow, I have to put some weight on it. So you have to determine that as it's happening. So you're gonna do 20 of those. I'll do 1 or 2 more.
Yellow.
Yellow, outside of the foot, and get through the gate. Good, my touch took me right through the gate. I love when that happens.
Red.
Red, right through the gate. Oh, and back around. So that's the first 3 drills you're going to do. Next drill, you need 4 different colors or just 4 different obstacles. Anything you have at your house. And you're going to set them up in a little line. If you have some more space, you can put it in the middle. So you can do your right and your left foot. But we don't have too much space, so I usually like to push the cones over to one side to start and work in the big space. And then I push these cones back over here and then I work on the left side. So if you don't have too much space, that's a good way to use your space as well. So the red cone, every time Coach Gabe comes in, he's going to give me a bouncing ball. Now we're going to start working on receiving balls in the air. So Coach Gabe's going to bounce a ball, and I'm going to use my inside. And if I'm on this side, I'm going to use my left foot, the one closest to the cone. And if I'm on this side, I'm going to use the one furthest from the cone. Nice. And I just give it a little punch with the middle of my foot in the middle of the ball, right here. If I want it to go up, remember we hit the bottom. And if you hit the top, it's going to go down. So when Coach Gabe gives me a little bounce, boom, right in the middle, right back to him. The bounce is nice and easy and keeps it easy for you girls, right? That time I hit a little bit of the bottom. Sometimes I want to hit the middle and shoot it right to Coach Gabe's chest. Nice. So after you do your insides, we're going to go to the next cone. This is going to be our shoelaces. So Coach Gabe's still going to bounce the ball, and I'm going to use my shoelaces. Nice. On your shoelaces, my toes are pointed down the whole entire time, and I'm using the nice hard bone on the top of my foot. Right when it comes to me, I pick my knee up right over the ball, boom, and I make contact. I use the wrong foot on that side. Boom, left foot on this side. Knee over the ball, and I give it a nice little punch. If you're a little bit more advanced, Coach Gabe can just throw it straight in the air, and I'll pop it right back to him. Boom. So I used to warm up with these ever since I was a U8 when I played for Weston, and I always did this before practice. We did 10 on each foot. Then the next one we're going to go to will be 10 thighs each. So Coach Gabe will throw it to my thigh, and then I will pass it back to him. On one, no bounce almost though. But also, if this is a little too hard, maybe you do a bounce first. So Coach Gabe puts a bounce, and then I let it hit my thigh, and I let it bounce, and I pass it back. Then I can come to the other side. Bounce, bounce, right? Bounce, bounce. And then the last one we're going to use our chest, but I don't want Coach Gabe to throw it at us because it might be a little bit difficult. So we'll start with the ball, and you guys can toss it up to yourself and push it off your own chest. And then pass it back to your partner. So then your partner will pass it back to you. You could pop it off your own chest, because I know it might be a little scary at first. But the real way to do it would be have your partner throw it. Maybe he could even bounce it first. Let's see if you could do a nice bouncy one. Oh, and I came out and met my chest like a wall. Gave it just a little pop. It bounces, I get under it, and I pass it back to my partner. You could also do one in the air, which is for the more advanced, but you can stay really close to your partner, and he'll throw it right to my chest, and I'll pass it back. See, that one I wasn't ready. And pass it back, right? You could also let it bounce. Bounce and pass. So that's the last one. So you'll go from station to station, just like that. Coach Gabe, I'm going to check in, and whichever cone you call, that's the one I'm going to go to. So I'm ready.
Red.
Red, I go red. Remember, that's my inside, and I go back. Coach Gabe calls another cone.
Yellow.
Yellow. Remember, that's my shoelaces on this one. Shoelaces on the second one. And
Green.
Green. Coach Gabe called the one from back here. This one's chest. And I passed it out in front of me. Or you could stay a little bit closer for the chest one, and then I go back again.
Blue.
Blue, and I come here. Blue is my thigh, and I pass it back. Remember, all of these are available on the bounce too, so it's not so hard. Okay, Coach Gabe will do the mini version, mini kickers version.
Blue.
Blue, it bounces my thigh, and then I pass it back to my partner. Nice
Yellow.
and simple. Yellow. Remember, it's shoelaces. And I get there, and I get right over the
Red.
Red. How quick can I get there now? Nice, I know where all my spots are.
Green.
Green's back here. I can come and chest it still and go back.
Blue.
Last one. Blue. Thigh, thigh. And I wait on it, and then I pass it. Nice. So we can do 20 repetitions, so it could be any colors, 2 times each. So 20 and take a little rest, and 20 and take a little rest. Also, for the beginning part, you can just do 20 at each cone. 20 at each cone. Right and left foot. The last one we're going to do is a little bit of ball with you, just you and your ball. The ways that we can bring down the ball if it's up in the air, we can't catch it. We can bring it down with our shoelaces, like an elevator, right? Maybe you try this a couple times. Boom, bring the ball down with your hand. Boom, that's how you do it with your foot, like an elevator. So as soon as the ball's on my foot, you can start like that. I just bring it straight to the ground. Straight to the ground. Pull it up, straight to the ground. And you can do 20 of these. And then if you feel a little bit more comfortable, maybe we can drop it now, right? I just drop the ball and I try to bring it down like an elevator. I meet it and I bring it down. If you're a little more advanced, maybe we throw it up a little bit higher and I meet the ball. Oh, I didn't meet it at the exact time on that one. And I bring it down, right? And then once you're a little bit better at it, maybe we can give ourselves and try to have no bounce right there. Let's see if I can do one perfect. Maybe that little hop is what I was missing. It was, right? When I did that little hop, I could figure it out. The second one you're gonna do is a little wedge, we call it. So if this was your foot, you're just going to wedge the ball. I'm just going to put it down with my foot. So I'm gonna use my foot as my hand on the wall. Right here, I'm just going to drop it and step on it. I'm not stepping on it very hard. Boom, no. And not very soft because it'll keep bouncing. I just wanna give it a nice, oops, mistouch. a little hop over it. Hop over it. And when you get a little bit better, can you drop it and hop onto it? Drop it and hop onto it. Then a little bit harder. Throw it up a little bit higher and get that hop on it. It's a little hard on the concrete sometimes. It's a little more bouncy than usual. The next one is our thigh. Thigh. How many can we do? Thigh. When you're bringing a ball in, when a ball's coming in, let's see, the ball comes in to my thigh. I wanted to give it a little pop on that one. Sometimes if it comes in hard, I had to pop it out a little bit, or I just gave it a wall to meet. I kind of brought my leg back. I cushioned it, just like the elevator. But now I'm using it as my thigh. So if it comes in maybe high, I can bring it up or down. Remember, we want to bring the ball down, then we lower our leg. If you want to pop it up, keep it right at 90 degrees. The last one is our, second to last one is our chest. Can we maybe balance it on our chest a little bit? Right? And then bring it down and use our wedge. And then bring it down and maybe we could use our laces. And try a couple of those, 20 each. Then the last one, we can't do headers, so maybe we just try to balance it on our head. Oh, Coach Chrissy did pretty good on that one. And balance it, right? I need to look at my stance. My one foot's a little bit further in the back, and it's right on my hairline. And I'm going to try to balance it. Ooh. Okay, so those are we have shoelaces. No, bring it down. Our last one was bring it down with a wedge, or with our shoelaces, or with our shoelaces, thigh wedge. Our chest, you can even pop it out a little bit and try to bring it down. And then maybe we could try to use our head when it falls off. Then we bring it down for receiving. Just a couple simple ones you guys can try at home, okay? Thank you. Can't wait to see you, girls.